Oh, hey, good morning. Check that out. See, I kind of did my hair and then put some of that stuff called Rogaine in there so I didn't lose no more hair. But I tell you what, when I put it in there today, it was like a cold ice shower bath going across my hair follicles because there's not much there. Woo! It's like, oh, nuts.
We've been on onwardly struggling with that stuff because he kept complaining. I finally bought it, and then he's like, "It didn't work." I'm like, "It did it once." Yeah. He's such a boy.
But congratulations this morning, Andrea.
Me? Wow.
Yes, you hit a 190.
Oh yes. I weighed myself this morning.
It comes up now.
Yeah. Morning, guys. That must have just been yesterday.
Hey, weird things happen on this Facebook Live. You never know what's going to be said, nor heard, nor seen. It's all a mystery in the game of life.
Okay. So I weighed myself today, and I weighed in at 190.
Congratulations! Yay!
So that's 36 pounds that I've lost. And I'm only 15 pounds away from my goal.
She might beat me.
I think I'm going to beat him to reaching our goal.
I'm only 24 pounds away from mine, so it's a tough race.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Morning, Mom. You're up. Yay. She said a lot of times she doesn't get up until like 10 minutes or left of our show.
Oh.
And then she watches it all over again.
I see.
I got distracted.
No, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I was talking about my weight loss.
Yeah.
Oh, I decided after the company that we signed on with to lose this weight and to get us on track does coaching, and it's health coaching. It's not like exercise and stuff like that. It's kind of health and wellness. And so I've decided after the new year that I'm gonna dive into coaching so that I can help others get to the goals that they want to be at.
Right.
But it's not yet. The holidays are just
Suck
a lot.
it in. Suck it in.
A lot.
Suck it in, because you know kind of good wholesome food comes out of the holidays. It starts with the turkey and the stuffing, and then all the fixins and gravies and rolls and cinnamon. Who knows what?
Yeah, but that doesn't. I'm good. Like it's really funny how I look at food now.
Honestly, I can't eat anything like I used
Yeah.
to. I grab a hamburger. I even buy a meal.
Oh my gosh, he got his This was his addiction when dine-in was still allowed. Was this Diablo burger from Fieldhouse? And
it was too much.
yeah, he's like, I don't feel right. I kind of feel like crap. I go, you know what it was? Is when we were eating out, you were ordering without a bun. And we adjusted to that really quick.
Yeah.
Like eating our hamburgers with extra lettuce and toppings instead of with the bun. And he's like, you're right.
But even when we go to if we ever on a road trip and I stop at McDonald's or something like that, I'll buy a meal. So I'll buy like the number 9, so you get 2 small cheeseburgers and fries. Well, by the time I get done eating the fries, I'm actually full.
Yeah, because
I love eating fries.
He eats the fries
because
first,
I don't like them cold.
Because he doesn't like them cold. So he always eats the fries first, and I'm like, that's not how I was raised. You eat those are cheap. The meat, the hamburger is more expensive. I don't know. But yeah,
I don't eat. I just don't eat like that anymore. Yeah. I can't. I haven't. When my body says I'm full, I'm like, okay, I'm done. It's just the way it is. But that's put me in check too, because I weighed in today at 214, so I'm going down. So yeah, from 247 to 214. Pretty impressive. Was it easy? No. Was not easy.
No.
It's
could it have happened much faster? Yes.
Yeah, and we slacked on this thing. We didn't fully follow it.
Right.
So it's been very slow, but it's working. It's going down. I was almost in a 40 size waist. Almost a 40.
My mom does fries first too. It must have just been my mindset then.
Yeah, it must be hers, Mom. I'm telling you, because fries are good when they're hot.
They are. I admit that.
And when they're cold, your mouth is just...
Especially McDonald's fries.
You can't even warm up in the microwave. They don't taste great.
Okay.
But anyway, you get out there and you eat this stuff, and yeah, everything changes, and you find out that if you just stick with like greens and meats, it works a whole lot faster, a whole heck of a lot faster.
And the majority of our foods that we sell here, we can adjust to what we eat. So just because I'm selling you high calorie treats doesn't mean that you can't have them.
Mm-hmm. You can have 1, 2 of those things that we sell. It's no big deal. Like a lot of times, even like the breakfast sandwich and everything, I'll just maybe forget about the bagel part of the portion. Just get ham and egg on it. Just do ham and egg, or meat. Yeah. So.
So that's our personal part of this part.
So we are kicking out bombs like mad crazy. We got lots of orders. We're working hard. And what's supposed to be delivered today is our next mold.
The big one.
The big mold, so we can
it updated.
Really
so it's supposed to come on Monday. So we're like, oh, okay, we just gotta wait till Monday.
I was even thinking about that. We probably should have bought 2.
I did.
You bought 2 molds?
I did, but I didn't do it at the same time. I was like, ooh, I should order another one.
Yeah, because then you can really...
So instead of being able to make 3 complete bombs at a time, we can do 14 at a time.
Yep.
So we will be the place, especially since our orders are getting larger. Our walk-in orders are coming in. People are coming in asking, do you have cake bombs? Sometimes you can get lucky, and I can have a couple of spares that I can sell, but it's not guaranteed. So like here's white chocolate, and then here's mocha with a couple of chocolate-covered espresso beans on top. Sometimes you can get lucky, and I might have a spare or 2, or I might be able to give you one that I'm working with. But your best bet is
order them. You'll order them the next day.
You can, we're doing a 24-hour turnaround, which is still impressive considering one of the other shops we heard about is doing a 5-day turnaround.
Yep. Very soon,
they'll be on the shelves.
We hope to have them on the shop.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll be on the shelves pretty much as soon as we get that other pan and we have a flow on.
We already have procedures in position that when everything gets here, it's going to be no holds barred.
Yeah.
It's going to be just kicking these things out. And honestly, these cake bombs have been a blessing.
Yeah, it's really has.
We've been. That's what's been really boosting us
Getting
going.
Us through
so we're gonna go
weeks.
all the way until it's no longer. Well, no one wants them.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, yeah. We said we'll keep making them through the cold months, and till Sarah's like, so are we just gonna keep them forever? And I'm like, no, we'll just watch, and once they start dying down, we'll stop carrying them. Maybe we'll do something else with chocolate, because I said it kind of worked out good because I was I know Mom knows, a few people know. I was a Tupperware lady full-time for 11 years. I probably said cake bombs. I probably did. Hot cocoa bombs. It automatically comes out cake bombs. I have no idea why for me. But when I was in Tupperware, we taught classes, chocolate classes. So when I heard about this, and I was like, I can do that. That's what I used to do. And even my parents and I were talking on our Zoom last night that even when we were kids, we would remember the little plastic chocolate molds with all the different characters and stuff like that. We would do those for Easter, and we would sit there with different colored chocolates and paint the faces and stuff like that, and then you pour the melted chocolate in. So I've got a lot of experience making chocolates. A lot.
And now I get my hands full
and now
of chocolate.
he gets it up.
And then when I get out of here in the morning, they got chocolate speckles all over my face. I'm like, oh my God.
What are you doing?
I'm just making stuff up.
So I don't know if our video got cut off when we were talking about our new retail items. We've got, he thinks I'm crazy, but we have pork rinds.
As you can see, she's already
I've
dug
already
into
broken
them.
into the bag.
And we have beef sticks, which she gobbled the one of them
I
up
had one
too.
of those too, because I can, for one thing, I can eat it, and two, I have to test the merchandise. So I was like, there's not a ton of stuff for guys on here on this wall, so you can do a gift basket with pork rinds and beef sticks. Just do it. Go to Vinkers, grab a couple of cans of beer. That's like an awesome, gift. And then
Our cups.
our limited edition Mardi Gras colors. I'm so excited. Insulated cups with our updated Cafe Nola logo on it, and super excited about those. These are $19.99. I don't like that number. I like even numbers. So $20. These are $20, and they're full epoxy on top, so they're nice and soft. So the emblem will not come off, which is awesome. They're size medium and fully insulated with a lid and awesomeness. So we've got those. They are, well, the girls at Vinkers know me quite well, almost as well as they know Shelly. And we go. I've gone there up to 5 times in a day
Easy.
because we'll run out of things and run over to Vinkers, and they laugh at me. Yes, these are metal. These are they're similar to the Yetis. I get that, Mom. Would you like the white lettering or the silver?
The best thing about all of this stuff is everyone's been asking for it since we opened, and we didn't have any of the ability to do it at the time. But now we're starting to become able to do that. So
And more creative with where we're finding, because I found the cups.
So think
and then
about
we
it.
found somebody to do the printing. So
By your guys' following and your guys' sharing, our advertisement has been strictly through Facebook, and
Yeah.
we have
word of mouth.
Word of mouth is going up, and we are starting to make a footprint for our local area, which is awesome. Our coffee shop is being known in many other communities and areas, and it's all because of you guys. And
So many people come in.
by
Either
trying to give you
I
the
saw a post shared on Facebook, or my friend keeps telling me to come in here and I haven't been able to.
And by the end, it's great because, by us trying to give you the best quality possible in food and service and even our drinks, we don't need to give that big boost of radio or TV commercial
Yeah,
ads,
a lot of paid promotionals.
because by next year, I'm sure, when all this stuff dies down, that we'll be rocking and rolling, and we'll have full-time people behind the counter, and that's perfect. That's where we want to be. Sooner or later, everything's going to work out wonderfully, and as I stretch to even get myself more involved with the community as well, yeah, it's going to be a great thing.
Yep. I'm reading, girls, and trust me, I know what I'm looking for. They said we need voodoo dolls.
Voodoo dolls?
Yep.
Ha ha.
So, in New Orleans, in a lot of the gift shops, I actually have one hanging in our kitchen. There's little voodoo dolls that mean something, that it's kitschy stuff, it's funny stuff. And they're little keychains. And I want to get a rack. Since we have decided, and Chris and I talked about it in depth yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
It was yesterday morning before our live yesterday, that we're going to expand our retail much more than what we have. Because with the COVID changing our everybody's mindsets, we don't see a ton of dine-in We didn't see a ton of dine-in anyway when we did have dine-in. So we're going to cut back on our seating a little bit just to make it accommodating for some people. And then we're going to expand our retail along all of the walls. So that's where our brains are going on what we're going to be able to do, what we're going to be able to sell, and where we're going to be able to get it. So we're excited about that because that means our bakery our bakery section will expand quite a bit, and our coffee, maybe multiple brands of coffee, our teas, everything's going to expand, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah, because we were even talking about, when it came to even the food, I was bringing it up was that, for things that we don't sell a lot of, that they could be ordered, but like the menu could cut down a little bit to where, we're mainly focusing on the coffee, the trinkets, the chocolate bombs, and the bakery stuff. And obviously the Mardi Gras chicken salad definitely got to stay.
I think the main thing is, one thing we did was, which they're still on order, is our new menu posters, because we simplified it. So we cut a couple of things that just didn't make sense. We reevaluate.
We look at everything that sells, and depending on how much it sells and is going for, it's not worth keeping in our stock. You start throwing away things because nobody orders it, so it's like, well, why have it around? Because that costs us money. I mean, it's just obviously common sense. For one or two people to order it in a 2-month period is a little silly.
So that's kind of, it's our food has definitely been our driver, because we make amazing food. I created the majority of it, so you just make it and it's amazing. So teamwork. No, we will not. That's what I'm trying to say. We're not stopping making anything.
No.
He made it sound like we were getting rid of it. No,
I mean, it's we're talking about items that do not sell.
When a couple weeks after we opened, our cafe started shifting to a restaurant, and we're like, this is weird. Because you have to evolve. We're ones that truly believe in just working with opportunity and evolving to what's needed. And we were evolving into a restaurant, and I was like, that's not really what I was going for. That's why we don't call ourselves a restaurant. We're a coffee shop and kitchen. So that way we can have some food, we can have some pastries, but we're not pigeonholed. And so we were like, that's really weird. So now with the months long of what we've been dealing with COVID, we know that in the future our look is going to be very different than what it was before COVID. So,
and if you go down to New Orleans and you go to a lot of their shops, and you will see this in any of their quarters, their shops are littered with a bunch of little trinkets and items to sell off shelf, off the base, and their main focus area is a very small focused area. It's like you can go to a bar and get frozen drinks and whatever, but when you look on the wall, it's all trinkets and weird stuff. And so, I mean, what did you do?
I don't know. I scraped my arm.
Yeah, you
somehow.
did. Anyway, that's the last time you do dishes. I don't know. Every time you do dishes, you hurt
yourself. I'm also cut off from cooking right now too.
I have been trying to clean a pan since yesterday. I just put it on the boiler just to see if I can boil the burnt stuff out of it, and it's not working so well. It come off a little bit, but I still got to get working.
I was making apple butter because we have apple butter toast here, and we make our own apple butter, and kind of forgot about it because I had to go jump on the computer, and went back, and all of the seasonings and stuff settled and
it's
burnt.
Quite comical, it really is.
To the bottom of the pan. Yeah, I'm a professional cook, all right. Eddie's like, I don't consider us professional. I'm like, we make money off of what we sell. We're professional. But things happen. So saved the apple butter because I did not scrape, but this poor pan.
We're going to be having a funeral for it later today.
Which means we can have up to 25 people in here.
We're going to have a eulogy, and we're going to talk about how well that pan has done for us and what it's given to our society.
It was such a good pan.
Yeah. We'll even have a minister coming, I think, and we'll
I'm
have it
so
read out
embarrassed.
the wills. The will of the pan
Stop
will
it.
be gone through, and we're gonna have to give away.
I'm not getting anything.
We're gonna have to
I'm not
give away
getting
the
anything
handle
that
to the child pans, because the child pans might want a memory of the pan, and we're gonna have to cremate it and put it in a little cremation box. Yeah.
You're gonna cremate stainless steel?
Just chop it up.
Oh, I felt so bad because that was one of my good pans, man. It wasn't one of my Tupperware ones. Those will never be. They would never do this to me, for one thing. No, yeah, I knew my. No, not a Tupperware one. It was one that I got actually. Most of the rest of my pans and stuff I got at estate sales, so it was one of my good ones that I got at estate sale.
Well, in saying that, folks, we do have to get to work making these bombs. We have a whole lot to go on. And now, to clarify, the chocolate cheesecake bomb.
White chocolate cheesecake.
It's a white chocolate cheesecake bomb. So when you hear the word cheesecake and bomb, it's actually a white chocolate with cheesecake
flavor.
So explain that. Explain it.
Oh,
Because it came up as someone asked her cheesecake bomb.
Oh, okay. So it's a normal hot cocoa bomb, white chocolate based, and it's got cheesecake flavoring in it. So it tastes like white chocolate cheesecake once you make your hot chocolate.
But like I said, if you want them, you might get lucky. You might have one or two available. But for the most part, at this point, it'd be easier to come in and place an order, and we will have.
Or even Facebook message us and order.
And we will kick out the orders.
Yeah,
as we go
we're working them as we go in between.
The big orders. And
we're so entertaining today. They don't want us to stop. We're working the little orders in between the big one that we're working, so we're able to kick them out. So you just have to place an order. We've only had one or two people that are like, "Oh, I'll just come in a day or two and you'll have them." I don't know. And just like somebody called yesterday too, and he was talking to him, and he goes, "Yeah, we can have two for you in about." And I said, maybe 20 minutes. And he's like, okay. And they were about to hang up. I'm like, do you want to get her name? Or does she want to leave her name? Because if I make two and somebody comes in saying that they wanted two, I'm going to think that that's her. And so we got her information and made hers real quick.
Yeah, we got y'all's. So remember, we're here to pump these out, so they're going to be around forever.
This was my joke yesterday, too. Between the bubble teas and
the bombs. Sure playing with a lot of balls.
Playing with a lot of balls.
Mm-hmm.
Big balls, small balls.
But we've got the biggest balls of them all.
Except my bombs are bigger. My mom's made some. They're gorgeous.
Well, in saying that, guys, thanks for being on with us today for this Friday. Have a great day, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Although I don't know how much I might be able to be on tomorrow for a second or two.
Morning. Yeah.
But I have I got to go and do my fit test for my fire academy tomorrow. So yeah, I got to leave here by 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Or maybe a little earlier, but
yeah. So both kids will be working with me tomorrow.
So you all have a great and wonderful day.
We have caller ID.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But sometimes it come in as wireless caller.
Yeah, sometimes it comes on just as wireless caller.
So it's
and
hard.
No number.
Yep.
So, all right. Everybody have a fantastic day.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.